folks, Dan Frio here, the Mortgage Update. Today is March 19th, 2020. So, rates are getting killed. But I just wanted to show everybody where I am and compared to where everybody else is. So most of the time when people call me, they're like, hey, Dan, if they shop around, they're like, oh, Wells Fargo has this, or a lot of things I hear is, bank rate has this. I always hated bank rate because I always felt that, the lenders would put in something in there. It's not illegal, but it just sure as much seemed like just unethical. I'll put it that way. Because many times the rates in there just didn't seem like it was possible. You can't post or advertise rates that you cannot deliver. But I guess if push comes to shove, they could do that rate if it legally came down to it. They would lose money, but they could legally do it. So let's just shop around today. And that's what I want to do. So let's scrap where rates are going. They're actually getting killed. So for those that watch, my videos, there's a lock alert going out. It is 3:10 Central Standard Time. The market's getting crashed and the world is bad. So hang on for 60, 90 days. If you missed the refi boom, I still have people calling in. I got a guy at 5.5 rate right now. We can get him at 4. It saves him $300 a month. Do it. Let's see where rates go. If the rates drop down, again in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 months, redo it again. Especially if it costs you $500 or $600 or even $800. You'll skip 1 or 2 payments, then you're back in the money. So that's where I'll just leave it at that. So let's not freak about rates. Those people that are buying homes, rates are still really good. Rates are basically, let's just do a little search here and see where, even there has been a recent spike in rates. Sorry about that. Even though there's been a spike in rates, let's see, how bad they really are. So let's go back to this. And I did this, I think it was yesterday, and rates are, are bad or drop. Look at this drop. I locked everybody here. Look where we are today. This is 2.875. This is 4 something. So if you worked with me, God bless you. You did great because we locked almost everybody in. Those are looking at now, I basically have friends, family, neighbors, YouTubers, callers in. I'm like, you know what? Let's take your application. Let's get you in the system. Let's just hold because this is nuts. We should be right in this range here. We'll get there when the dust settles. I can almost assure you. Okay. Worst case scenario, you spent 10 minutes of your time, applying on the application. I pulled your credit, no cost to you. You didn't get a ding on your credit report. And we just, we tried. So that's the worst case scenario. You stick with what you have. But what I want to talk about today is, with the rates they are. If you're looking to buy a house, let's go back and say, okay, we're going to go, this is the last quarter. Let's go back 6 months. So you're probably contemplating buying a house. You probably didn't just come, all of a sudden, I want to buy a house. You've probably been thinking about it for a while. So let's see where rates are today. Right here, let's put a line in here and say, here's where rates are. And again, they're going to stabilize right here. So the last time rates were here at this level was January of this year. Okay, we had a phenomenal run, and then we came back to where we were just 2-3 months ago. Okay, so don't postpone your buying because of this, because historically rates are still phenomenal. Let's go back 2 years. We're here. This is where rates were 2 years ago. This is the price of the bond. Remember, this isn't the rate, this is the price. So rates were at least 1% higher. Look at this deviation. They were probably 1% higher than they are today. Okay, and this is just a little pullback, and we've been in this range. We were in this range for a while going through here, other than this blip, and then we're back into, this is normal territory. This is truly normal territory. If you miss this, you'll probably get another opportunity to get back in there. But for right now, it's not the end of the world. But here's what I want to educate you on today. Most people are going out there and their realtors might, guide you to their lenders. Let's scan the rates all over the place and let's see where rates are. Okay, so a lot of people go to bankrate.com and we'll do this. I'm not picking this up. I'm doing this live right now. And I'm going to click mortgage loans. I want to purchase a house. I want a 30-year fixed rate. Let's see where this takes me. I did this one other time, and it was kind of absorbent on the loan amount. Okay, so it's a purchase. Let's just get, we're not buying a $450,000 home. Let's say we're going to buy a $300,000 home with 20% down, and $300,000. Okay, so we're going to see the rates pop up. Ouch. Okay, so this is what we got. 20% down, 740 score. So, hold on, I don't want to sign up. 5.5, dude, I'm doing this live. That's the only lender showing up right now. 5.5 with 1.74 in points, $6,000 in fees. Here's the weird thing is, look at this. They just changed they increased the rate and lowered the fee to only now $4,000. Okay, so I'm going to run my pricing right now. Here's how I showed you this on one other video. I got nothing to hide. In the background, I will put in these numbers. We were buying a $300,000 home, and $300,000. I'm going to put, again, I'm doing this on the fly. We put down 20%, so $300,000. My math is bad. I just want to make sure I hit it right. $240,000 loan amount. This is a purchase. The credit score is 740, just as we had on bankrate.com. We have a debt ratio. I'm just going to put in at 30%. That really doesn't matter. I'm going to go down here and say we're buying a house on Main Street in the city of Chicago, Illinois. I'm just picking a county. All this is irrelevant. 60623. It's a single family home. I'm looking for a conventional loan, 30-year fixed. I don't want all bells and whistles. Let's go down here, and I'm doing this on a 60-day lock. We lock in your rate at 60 days. It's the same rate as if you were doing 30 days. So we're giving you extra time to close and giving you the same rate. We click submit, and let's see where rates are. We'll go with this one. There are some boutique programs, but let's see. Okay, so we are at 4.875. Let me explain this to you. So right here, there's positive and negative numbers. Okay, a negative, right, if we have a negative number, this is actually a rebate check going back to you right here. Okay, so at 4.875, you would get a rebate check. We aren't charging you of $142. So let's go back to here. 5.5 with 6,000 in fees. Yikes! So let's write these down. So we got 5.5%. Let's just look at the savings that we're going to save you on your payment. Oh, there it is. Your payment's $1,363. My payment is $1,270. Almost $100 savings a month. Plus, it's not costing you anything. Over here, it's costing you $6,000. Okay, so now you're going to say, Dan, you prepped this and you knew this was coming up. Nope, but let's try another one. Let's go to, a lot of people use Wells Fargo. Fargo mortgage rates. Again, I'm doing this on the fly. I hope I typed that right. Oh, 4.875. Okay. Today's rates. Let's see what cost they're going to charge you for this. I don't know, but let's check. It just said, now that's kind of deceiving because on the first page, let's see, rates and APRs below may include up to 50. It may. Is it going to? Is it maybe not going to? I don't know. So now you go to the next page, and this one says 4.375. You go over here, and this says 4.875. What is it? I don't know. So now let's just do a search of mortgage rates. Bankrate.com, we did that. We did the Wells Fargo. NerdWallet is just kind of a how to compare. It just gives you an educational tool. MarketWatch, no. Quicken. Quicken. They're always, I hate to say it this way, they don't update this often. And I know for a fact their rates are on the very high side in most cases. But compare them. I always say compare. So let's see. I don't even know who this is. HSH. Now, a lot of these people might not be updating. If they didn't update today, this number is actually completely wrong because mortgage rates did go up today, probably about 0.25%. So let's see what this is. HSH mortgage rates. Okay, so we're comparing a purchase, 300,000 property at 20% down. So let me see if I can adjust this to 80%. No, I can't. So let's go. I think this was 240. Okay, 80%. Excellent credit. Da 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 da. It's in Illinois. Let's search. Nobody. Interesting. Okay, so they're not even publishing. What I'm getting at is rates are all over the map right now, but in most cases, I'm probably at least 0.5 to 1 full percent lower than most, or I'm giving you the same rate and saving you $6,000, $7,000 in costs. So you decide. So if you'd like to work with me, if you're in the process of buying a home and all of a sudden your mortgage company says, you know what, we can't close right now, let me know. We're closing in like 3 weeks. I can rush it through maybe in 2. If you have a pre-approval and now you call your lender and they say, yeah, we can do it. It's going to take us 2 to 3 months to get it done. And your new rate, unfortunately, will give you the same rate, but it's going to cost you, you're going to need an extra $10,000. Call me. If they say, you know what, yeah, we can do your loan now, but you know what, the rates are now 5.5%, 6%. Call me. This is my live. It is right now. These are live. You're seeing exactly what I see when I go in and I go to close your loan or quote you a rate. This is where I'm at. So I'd love to work with you. Especially, I don't want you to feel like your back's against the wall. And if you recently closed somewhere, and you know your rate is high, or you're forced to close like tomorrow, and you want to refinance in 30, 60 days, let me know. But the best way to reach me, I hope you find this interesting. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. Send it out to somebody that you know if they're looking to buy a house in the next 30, 60, 90 days. I'd love to help because 1, they might not be able to find a lender. 2, if they do find a lender, the rate's going to be high and the fees are going to probably be exorbitant. And 3, I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you what you can and can't get. Remember when we looked at Wells Fargo? The one web page says 4.875. You go to the other thing, it's 4.375. What is it? What is it? And I'll tell you everything up front. I have nothing to hide. So hope you like what you see. If you want to reach out to me, call 844-775-LOAN. That's 844-775-5626. Or shoot me an email at Danny, DANNY, .Frio, FRIO, @preferredrate.com. Hope you subscribe down below, share it, leave me some comments. I reply to every comment, but I'd love to hear from you. Don't feel like you're stuck. God bless. Take care. Have a good one.